Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Spirit and welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel where I talk about numerology, about personal growth and development, how to find your true purpose. I talk about matrix of destiny, matrix of resources, give you different tarot readings as well, and talk about spiritual paths and spiritual journey and sharing some tips and tricks and practices with you as well. So for this video today is going to be pick a card reading for the month of September 2023. I'm gonna use my new lovely colorful deck, and what you will have to do. So I will have different spheres. So we will talk about, let's pick relationships, money and career, and maybe a general forecast for the months of September 2023. I will give you 3 cards. I will show you 3 different cards, and you will have to close your eyes, relax, and pick only one card that your intuition, your inner God is telling you that you should pick it. And then I will explain, of course, the meaning of each card, and let me know how you feel about the forecast for the month of September. It's a different format. I'm trying to play around with a different forecast for monthly forecasts. And let's start. I'm gonna use this, as I told you, this lovely, colorful new deck I have. Let's start with relationships, okay? Let's start with the relationships. I will pull 2 cards, and you will have to pick 3 cards, right? I will pull 3 cards, and you will have to pick one which you feel is more about you, which is calling you, okay? This is the first card. Think about the number inside your head. Card number 2. And last one. And card number 3. So I have here card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. 1, 2, and 3. Did you pick your card? Let's start talking. So number 1 is the Princess of Cups. That's how she looks. Number 2, 5 of Cups. And it says disappointment. And the card number 3, it's a Princess of Swords. So I feel like number 2, the card number 2 speaks for itself, right? It says the disappointment. So probably will be not the best months for the relationships. Maybe you will feel upset about it. Maybe I'm talking about card number 2. Maybe you'll feel upset about it. Maybe something is going to happen. Maybe you will feel mad and anxious about the relationships. Maybe you will break up, or maybe something is going to happen. But we can always see there is something positive. When it comes to 5 of Cups, there are both sides. 3 cups, let's say, they're negative, and there are 2 cups which are positive. So there are still positive things which are gonna happen in the month of September in your relationships. All you have to do is try to shift your mindset. Try, if something happens, if you have some conflicts with your partner, or if you're struggling with relationships, it's totally okay. Try to see and analyze, why am I maybe making the same mistakes? Why am I getting enough conflicts? Take it as an opportunity to analyze. So try to see positive things. Try to see and be grateful why those things are happening in your life and how you can change them. So that's definitely months for your growth. But if you've been thinking to start in your relationships, the months of September, it's not the best months to do so. And there are going to be some struggles, maybe just not your focus. Maybe we will see next reading about money and career and business. Maybe that's going to be your focus of the month. But relationship is just not the focus of your month. And if something goes wrong, focus on the positive stuff. Shift your mindset. Turn your head. There are lots of positive things. Still, I want you to remember that there's still lots of positive things in the sphere of relationships in your life. So do not waste the months of September. Don't waste your energy and money. You may be crying about something. You can cry a little bit, let your emotions go, because the cups are about different emotions. So let the emotions go, but still just stand up and see some positive things, why it was given to you and how nice things can happen. So the first card, the Princess of Cups. That if you got this card, she is very romantic. And this whole card, the cups and everything, is about romance. So when it comes to the question of relationships, this September, the month of September, it's a great month for you for the relationships. If you've been thinking starting new relationships, maybe finding new partner, maybe if you are already in a relationship, spending more time with your partner, doing something romantic, go somewhere, maybe like you see there are dolphins and animals, maybe spend more times outdoorsy with your partner and enjoy this time, enjoy the month of September when it comes to the relationships. Be kind, show generosity, because she is very gentle, she is very light, and she gives this energy to the partner, she gives this energy in the relationships. So try to give more of this kind, warm energy to your partner in your relationships. But in general, it's a good month for relationships. Feel free, go somewhere together with your partner. And what you need to be careful with if you are not in relationships, just be careful, because she sometimes dreams too much in terms of ideal partner I want to have, and she loses the connection with reality. She has so many different dreams and different illusions, and she struggles because I cannot meet this ideal partner. This is not right, and this is not right, and I see this and I see this. There are a lot of great people around you. There are a lot of great potential partners for you during the month of September. Just try to not focus too much on finding the perfect match. There's no such thing as perfect. So don't daydream too much about the partner. Still stay connected with this present time. So don't get into the illusion, something that is not possible to get, and something that does not exist. And I want to be partner, be like this and this and this and this, and also this and this and this and this and this. You may demand too much from your partner, and it's just not possible. Look at yourself as well. If you want your partner do something for you, and you want your partner to be kind and taking care of you and helping you, are you willing to give that to them? Are you willing, or are you giving that to them as well? So ask yourself all of those questions. If you want something, if you want specific qualities in your partner, try to see and ask yourself, do I have those qualities which I'm asking from my partner and demanding from them or not? But in general, it's a great month in general when it comes to about romance, romantic time, love, relationships, start of new relationships. It's a good month for that. We talked about number 2. And so the last card, the Princess of Swords, if you got number 3, that's you. Look at the card. She is so active. She is ready for actions. She is ready to go and do everything and to get the right partner for her. So that's very active month for your relationships. And it looks like maybe you will be busy with other stuff. Yes, there will be something happening in your relationships, but it looks like you still have some work to do in terms of your job, money-making business. So maybe just relationship is not going to be your primary focus for the month of September, but that's definitely an active month. It's great if you want to spend more time with your partner. It's active months. It's active months to go and do something together. If you are already in relationships, be careful, because there's so much power in her. There is a lot of energy in her. Don't break any relationships. And she has the sword, right? When it comes to the swords, if you decide to break with your partner, the sword cuts and there's no way back. That's it. It's done. So be very careful with your actions. Yes, it's a good month potentially for the relationship. She's very actively going and she can get whatever she wants. but at the same time she can make a lot of mistakes, and her mistakes and her actions may be driven by emotions. So be very careful. Sometimes you gotta cool down before you act. Think before you act. And remember, if you decide something, if you decide to break up, if you decide to take a time off, there's not going to be a temporary time off. Let's take a break, short break. If you do that, I'm going to tell you right now, there is a high chance that you're not going to get back together, because with the Princess of Swords, if you decided, that's it. That's the end. There's no way back for this relationship. So just be careful with your decisions and choices. And it looks like, yes, we have the relationships for the month of September for you, but I wouldn't say it's a primary focus for you for the month of September, because I see that you have work related things to do, different projects, things on the side. So it's not relationships only in the month of September. But let's see, what else do we have for the month of September? We're gonna start talking about money, about career, business, what you should expect in the month of September in this sphere. Let's start. Think now, close your eyes and think about number from 1 to 3 when it comes to your money, career, to your business. Okay, think about it right now. I have number 1 here, number 2, number 2 is also here. Are you thinking about your number? Do you know what card you want to pick? Last one. And number 3. Okay, so we have number 1 is here. This is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3. You can write in the comments below what card did you pick for your money and career, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm gonna start showing you the cards. If you pick number 1, it's the Tower, the Major Arcana, number 16. If you pick number 2, 5 of Discs, Worry, speaks for itself. And the last one, the Major Arcana number 11, in this deck is called a little bit different, but in regular tarot deck, it's called the Strength. Okay, that's how it looks. So, if you picked the card number 1, the Tower, when you look at the card, you can see that there's a lot of fire. Things are getting destroyed. Things are on fire, literally. So when it comes to the money and career, your business for the month of September, be very careful. Things may not go according to your plan. Whatever you plan, things can crash completely. So right now, if you got this card, I want you to come up with not only plan A for the month of September, and for your business and for your work and money, I want you to come up with a plan A, B, C, D, and E, please. That's why when it comes to the Tower, I encourage you not to get into any risky adventures. Try to limit all the risks. If you are not sure about something, if you're not sure, I don't know, you want to invest some money into something and you're not confident about it, it's better not to do it. If you're not professional at it, if you don't know how it's gonna work out, please, it's better to avoid that, because based on the Tower, things can crash completely. And why do they crash? It's time for some things to get out of your life. It's time for you to let things go, to let some projects go. How you can minimize all the losses from all those damages and all those crashes, you can start by yourself. You can start letting go some things out of your life. If there are some projects which you're tired of doing, if you've been handling too many things, if you've been greedy and you've been getting so many things, The universe will crush all of this for you. Why? So because you couldn't get rid of something, you couldn't let some things go. You've been getting and grabbing so many different projects on the side, and you cannot handle them. You cannot take responsibilities for whatever you do. You cannot dedicate your time in whatever you do. So universe will clean up some space for you and will free up some space for you. So please do it by yourself. I highly encourage you to start thinking right now, okay, if this project, do I want to do it? What are my priorities for the month of September? Top 3, okay? Then for this top 3 priorities, please come up with a plan, A, B, C, D. If things are not gonna go according to your plan or whatever you're planning for the month of September. So if something happens, at least you're feeling ready. At least you're feeling that, okay, things are crashing. And the good thing when things crash, it's a good time for new opportunities. It's a good time to start building something from scratch. And if you've been thinking about starting your new project, you've been thinking about launching your new course, coming up with some ideas, generating the income, it's a good month to start. But before you start something new, I want you to make sure that you have enough space for this new thing and that you let go some unnecessary things out of your life, so you're not trying to get as many things as possible and being greedy, and I wanted this and I wanted this and I want to try this as well. So be very careful, because the tower can crush everything for you. I want you to be very, very careful when it comes to money, career, and business in the month of September if you got this card, okay? Card number 2, 5 of Discs. You know what's interesting, that for relationships, number 2 was 5 of Cups. Related to emotions and feelings, here we have 5 of Discs. Related to finances, it's Pentacles, they're related to money. And 5 in general, all number 5s, they're very challenging ones. So 5 of Discs, it tells us that worry, right? So the spheres of your life, we're talking right now about money, career, business, you will worry about them. Something will worry you, something will trouble you. So try to limit your expenses. That's why be very careful what you spend money on. Try to do budgeting. I would recommend you like budgeting and seeing things. Maybe do not buy things you don't actually need for the month of September. If you need and you want to buy something, ask yourself, do I truly need that? Or I'm just gonna waste my money and dump my money into this. So be very careful with money, where you put this money, where you invest this money, and if you don't, you may struggle financially, right? It says it's worry. We struggle and we worry about our finances, we worry about our income, we worry about our wealth, that something may not go according to the plan. So be careful. And if you need any help during the month of September, please ask for help. If you're struggling financially, if you got into trouble with money, with your career, with different projects you're handling, you cannot handle by yourself, please ask for help. If you don't ask, it can get worse, and your partner, people around you can actually help you to solve all your problems, but you gotta be willing to ask for your help and accept the help that other people want to do something for you. But be very careful. You see, this card it says worry, that there is gonna be something that will make you worry. That's why be very smart about your finances. Please, that's my main advice when it comes to budgeting finances. Do not waste your money and dump your money into the things you don't need right now, which are not necessary right now. It can wait until next month, okay? If something can wait, if it's not urgent, I encourage you and I recommend you to wait and not to put money into this in the month of September, okay? Last one. That's how it looks. As I said in our regular tarot deck, it's called the Strengths. The Strengths is strengths or potential, so it's major arcana. It's a lot of energy. It's good months. Good months for your career, for money, for business. It's a great month for achieving new things, getting new, projects in, working a lot, getting the results, getting the success. You got everything. It's a great month for your work and career, and you need to be active. That's a key idea. You need to be active. You need to go and do things, put a lot of effort, work a lot. It's very hard working hard. So if you want to get something out of all those fears for the month of September, you will have to work a lot. So that's why by working a lot, I encourage you to remember that take care of your health. Take care of your physical health, take care of your mental health, sleep enough, have special routine, exercise a lot. It will help you as well. But it's a great month for all the achievements. You see, you are getting the results. You are a winner, you're a fighter, you got everything. Just be active, work a lot, use all your strengths, use all your resources, use your talents. It's a great month to think about your talents. It's a month about energy as well. This 11th energy is just in general the idea of energy and giving this energy to other people. So focusing on your leadership skills, being maybe a team lead. It's a good month for like going up in a career ladder, for example, and being more of a leader. If you lack of leadership skills, focus on leadership skills, how you can get more of those skills. Learn about your talents. What are your strengths? We don't focus on weaknesses this month. Nope. We're talking about strengths. What are your strengths? Try to analyze it and try to use that during the month of September. Lead, be around other people, maybe train other people, maybe help other people, motivate them, push them. You're kind of a mentor for others in the month of September. So it's not a month about where you just by yourself doing some work. It's a month where you do the work, but you do it with others and you help others to get better as well. So by helping others, you help yourself as well to generate more income, to get new results, to achieve all your goals. But again, as I said, be very careful. It's very energetic month. It's very active month for all those spheres. But be very careful with your health, physical health. Just walk more, maybe go to massage or spa or something. You need time to recharge. So I want you to think about right now how you can help yourself and how you can help your body and your health, mental health to recharge. But otherwise, great and successful months for your career. Time to get all the results of your hard work in the month of September 2023. And I told you I will give you the general forecast, just in general how the month of September is going to be. I'm going to use the basics. I'm going to use the Rider Tarot deck. The Rider Tarot deck is, for me personally, is the best for general forecast. So again, close your eyes right now and try to think about number from 1 to 3, 1, 2, or 3 when it comes to the general forecast and advice for you. Okay, the card number 1, I'm putting it up here. Are you thinking about your number? Have you picked your number already? Card number 2. And card number 3. That's number 3. So let's look at the cards one more time. This is number 1. Next is number 2, if you haven't picked the card yet. And this is number 3. So let me know in the comments below which card did you pick as a general forecast and advice for you for the month of September. And the first card is the Moon, the Major Arcana number 18. The second card is the Devil, the Major Arcana number 15. And the last, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so let's start with card number 1, the Moon, the Major Arcana number 18. It's going to be a little bit challenging months. I would say my main advice for you, if you got the card number 1, is to work on your fears and work on your mindset. Your fears can take over you, so be very careful. It should be the other way around. You should control your fears, not your fears controlling you. So if you're afraid of failure, if you're afraid of losing a partner, if you're afraid that your business is not going to succeed, your new project is not going to succeed, that's going to happen. So be very careful with your fears, because your fears, that's what will stop you in the month of September. Your mindset, why? Because the more, let's say, you're afraid of something, you keep on putting all those negative thoughts inside of your mind. So you got to be very careful whatever you have in your mindset, because it can turn into the reality. If you are keep on telling yourself, I'm afraid of this, I'm going to fail, your mindset, and like you start truly believing into this, your body, your energy system, everything starts believing into it, in your universe starts believing into it, and you actually will fail, not because of some outside factors, not because you don't have enough knowledge or expertise or something like that. It's because of your mindset. It's because you don't believe in yourself. It's because you are scared of something. It's because you have a lot of negative thoughts inside of your mind. So please, my main advice is to work on your mindset. Get rid of negative thoughts, get rid of negative feelings or words, whatever you put it out loud. But an opposite, manifesting, writing different affirmations, manifesting, putting it all out loud, whatever you want to get in the month of September, that's a good thing to do. Also, it's a good month to try do something creative. If you wanted to draw, paint, take a photography classes, makeup classes, something related to design, drawing, imagination, images, visual aspects, it's very good to do and give it a go in the month of September. But that were my main advice for you for the month of September: fears, mindset, and doing something creative and expressing yourself through the creative form if you got the card number 1. Card number 2, the Devil. The Devil, the month of September, if you got this card, if you pick the card number 2, is going to be a month of roller coaster. If you're going to go up and down, and be ready for this roller coaster. It's going to be emotional roller coaster, and it can be like one day you are signing a deal, business deal with new partners, and next day something happens and you're losing all other clients. One day you're buying a car, next day you lost your job or you're breaking up with your boyfriend. So it can be anything, like it can be up and down, up and down. So be very careful. Do not let these emotions control you. Do not let these negative emotions and feelings take over you. So that's why be careful. Do not make any impulsive decisions and choices, because based on emotions you can make a lot of mistakes, and I want you to be very careful with that. The Devil, he is also about negative behavior traits in us. So for the month of September, I recommend you to limit all bad habits. Avoid maybe smoking, drinking, and actually doing something good for your health. If you wanted to start, I don't know, waking up early, doing morning runs, or drinking a celery juice every morning or something like that, that's a good month to do so. It's a good month to start getting new health-related habits and getting rid of bad habits, and getting rid, if you have any addictions, working on all your addictions. Any addictions, drug addictions, drinking, smoking, sexual addictions, gambling, or anything like that. So be careful. It's a good month to set up the financial goals in terms of the material things. If you want to get something, material things in the month of September, Devil, he loves money, he loves material world. So setting up material goals is good, and you got to be very clear what you want to get out of the month of September. I want to achieve this. If you have your social media blog, I want to get that many subscribers, I want to get that many followers. If you have your business, I want to earn that much money, I want to increase the revenue by this number. So be more precise with all your goals, and do not be afraid of big ambitious goals, because the Devil, he loves them, and you gotta truly believe into that. If you put this ambition goal in front of you, you gotta truly believe in you that you got it and you will achieve it and you will get it. Everything is there. Do not let your emotions take over you. A negative behavior trait, so working a lot with your ego, working with your aggression, whatever you put out. So try to avoid that and work on that. Okay, that's if you got the card number 2. Last but not least, the card number 6. we have Six of Pentacles. So when you look at the card, you can see in the month of September, you're going to be either the one who is asking for help or the one who is giving for help. And it all comes to balance. So if somebody needs a help, help. If you need help, ask. So do not be afraid to ask for help if you're struggling, but at the same time, offer your help to others. Don't be afraid to come and ask somebody, like, do you need my help? Is there something I can help you with? Ask your family, ask your close friends. It looks like people around you will need your help, and it's great to do so. So get and give it to people. And the more you will give to others genuinely, okay, that's a key idea. Do it genuinely without expecting anything in return. The more you do genuinely and kindly help other people, the more you will get in the months of September. We can see that month of September is a lot of pentacles. So the focus is related to money, career, working with other people. But at the same time, remember about balance, right? Whatever you give, you should get it back. So don't be greedy. Maybe sometimes you're in a position of getting everything from everyone, but you're not willing to give and invest your time and resources and give your time and resources to other people. So try to look at that. Maybe you're too demanding. Maybe you're asking so many different things from other people and you expect them to do so many different things from you, to you, for you. So, but are you actually willing to give? Are you actually doing whatever you want to get for other people? So help genuinely, give more energy and time to other people. You will get it back, but it needs to be genuinely without expecting anything in return. And remember about balance. So try to avoid doing anything for free. Even if you're just starting and you want to get new clients, you want to try, you want to get experience, at least get a review maybe from people, but just don't do that completely for free. You gotta remember about balance. You gotta remember like, okay, I should still get something. Maybe the review testimonial, maybe they can post it to social media and share about the experience working with you, but you need to get the energy back, okay? That's the card number 3. So that was my new style of my forecast for the month of September 2023. Let me know how you think about it. Let me know what you think about this format. Let me know what cards did you pick for love and relationships. What cards did you pick for career? And what card did you pick for the general advice and forecast for you for the month of September? And thank you everyone for watching. And I'm gonna see you in my next videos. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to get your personalized tarot reading and advice, and you want to get your monthly or weekly tarot forecast and advice, let me know. You can always follow all the links. You can go to my website, you can book the session with me, you can book the reading with me. It's all there in the description below. Thank you again everyone for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your week and have a wonderful month of September. No matter what's gonna happen, you gotta just follow my advice. Whatever I just told you, if you can follow all my recommendations, you got it, and everything will be amazing. I know you will go through whatever is gonna come to you in the month of September. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.